So now let me share. So the first thing you guys wanted to do is learn how to set up groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in your Facebook, this is your dashboard that you look at when you sign into Facebook. And you see this little groups button over here?
Okay.
You're going to click that. And there's a button up here that says create group.
Okay.
So you'll click on create group, and then you just give your group a name. And you can invite people either by their name or their email address here. I would say don't invite somebody yet. Work on getting your group set up, your images and what you want it to be, and then you can go and invite people. So I'm just going to do a test group so that way I can show you.
Right.
Now you can set it up for privacy. You can do members only, or you can set it up for the public. If it's a members only, then people will be able to see that the group exists. So that private means people can see the group exists, but they can't see any of the content that exists within the group unless they're a group member. Okay. If it's public, anybody can see that the group exists and can see all of the content that exists within that group, whether they're a member or not. That's the difference between these two types of privacy. When I create my groups, I usually create them as private groups. And that's how most people create their groups, because they want their members to feel like this is a safe place to communicate whatever you need to.
Right.
Okay. So then you can change your visibility in terms of if people, general people can find you. So right now it's visible, anybody can find the group, but again, they can't see what content is in the group. Or you can make it hidden, so the only people who can find the group are the people that you invite personally to it. That's the difference between these two settings. Does that make sense?
Okay, right. But if you're doing a group that you're wanting the possibility of more people joining it, then you'd want it visible there, even though they might not be able to see the content.
That's right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it.
Okay. If you want to pin it to your shortcuts, it's going to make it so it's up here at the top, so it's easy to get to. I usually, when I'm creating a group, do select that option, because then it's really easy to get to and monitor and engage with. Okay. Then you just click create. Now you get to customize the group. So you get to add some videos and photos in here. You can put some content out there as a post, and you can invite your members to it. Really easy. Yeah?
Right. So for videos and photos to put up there, what kind, like, where do you get them, and what do you do?
So I usually leverage Canva. It's canvan.com. I'm sorry, canva.com, Canva.
Okay.
And they have a option here. I'll even show you. And this is a great place to create. See, it even has the option for a Facebook cover. So if you click that, you can design a Facebook cover off of the materials that they give you here. Canva is free, but if you want a Facebook cover that has pay elements to it, you would have to pay for those specific elements. So like, see, this one doesn't say free. If I select this one, you see how Canva has their watermark on it?
Yeah.
When I go to download, it's going to tell me I have to pay that $1 for the premium image.
You said just one time you pay the $1.
Right. You pay for whatever the image is. But if I use this one says free on it. I can just download it, and it's not going to cost anything. See?
Okay, can you edit the language that's on it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, surely you could, but
yeah, you can change out whatever content you want.
You don't want Samantha Loves Timothy on your website.
No? So yeah, you can change whatever content you want here.
But the background and all will be
right.
What you're getting.
You could swap those things out too by going to this elements section, and you can look at the different elements that are available and put different things in. So like I can maybe use that element instead of this element.
I
just delete this element, and now I have this one, and I can make it big just like that one was.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I'd have fun with that.
Yeah, I mean, and then I can tilt it too. and then I can tell it to go to the back. So now the text is in front, just like it was before.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can do all
That's-
sorts of fun graphics in here, and you download them.
So that's a lot like Publisher or something like that, actually.
Yeah, it's just a little bit easier to use.
Yeah.
And then you just upload it in here. And the nice thing about Canva is it's already got the sizes laid out. So if it's an Instagram post, it's already got the sizes there. If it's a Facebook cover, it's already designed.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that one because I loved it. That's something I actually like to do. I just don't have I took Photoshop and some of those about 30 years ago. And haven't used them for the last 25. But I've gotten back into using Publisher to do stuff into our newsletter lots of times. So
Yeah, absolutely.
This is wonderful.
So that'll be really useful.
Phenomenal.
You can create social media posts in here too. So like I have a post that I created there. That was a logo design I was playing with. That was a social media post there. So you can see different posts that I've done. That was another logo design. So you can really play with doing a whole bunch of different things inside of the designs that they have available. And it's nice that they already have it all sized correctly. So then it's just a matter of plugging in different elements. Now, the nice thing too is, let's say we want to design.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take this. It's my son and he's not here. Just
no worries.
I'll be.
Come right.
You can go on. Hey.
So the nice thing about designing is you can upload different images too. So you can click your uploads and you can upload different images that you have that you might want to use in your post. So these are some of the images that I've uploaded over the year, couple of months, to be able to plug into my posts, right? Wow, so you can upload any image you want just by clicking this button. And now you can upload your image, whatever that is. And it'll come here, right? Or you can use one of the previous ones that you've used before.
And then you just save it to your desktop, huh?
Yeah, you can download it. There's this download link here. You download it and you can tell it where you want it to download. You can designate where you want it to go so that way you're not getting it lost somewhere.
Good, okay.
Yeah, so Canva is really great for that. And they'll be able to get you a static image for your Facebook for this image up here, your header image. Now, if you wanted to use a video in there, you can record a video and plug it in.
Okay. But is that a good idea? I mean, that's ongoing moving. I mean, I would think a still is going to be a lot better to catch the eye and get your message out there so they know what they're looking at.
It's nice to mix it up from time to time and not just do the same thing. So I usually in my groups have a lot of still header images, but you can use one that transitions, like a slider image if you want. So you can have multiple images in your header image that slides. That's fun too. So you can just choose from your photos or from your group photos to upload. So you're going to upload one of your recent photos that you've done. Okay. Or you can upload a new photo by clicking the upload new photo button.
Okay, great.
Okay. And then when you're doing a post, if you wanted to go live, like do a Facebook Live, why am I not seeing video? You can upload a video there. I'm not seeing Facebook Live as an option right now.
Okay. In
here. I don't know if it's because I'm on the video.
No, it's up at the top of the page. I see it.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, live video. Okay.
Yeah. So if you wanted to do live video, it would just be a click of the button and it goes to the Facebook Live.
Okay. So if I have an existing video and I want to put it out live, then I can put it in there and click that for it to go live right then.
So if you have an existing video, it wouldn't be a live because it's an existing video. So it's already been recorded. So you can put it up in here in your videos. And now you're posting it so other people can see it, but it wouldn't be considered a live. What you can do with it, though, is you can do a watch party. See this button that says watch party? When you upload your video, you can make it a watch party. So that makes it a premiere, and that makes it something that everybody can tune into while it's being
Okay.
featured. It'd be a featured video, basically.
My other question about that is if I know you can connect Zoom and Facebook Live. That's something I would like to be able to do.
So the free Zoom, if you're on the free version.
No, I have a.
If you have the paid version of Zoom.
Yeah, I do.
There's this little button down here that says more. And it should give you these two options, live on Facebook or live on YouTube.
Awesome. Okay.
So really easy to find.
All right. And if I were to do that, do I start that first? I mean, how do I link the two?
So you start the Zoom first, and when you click the live on Facebook, it'll prompt you on how to get your Facebook connected. It's through an API. So if you do have the paid version of Zoom and you go to the Facebook Live, it's going to ask Facebook for authorization to connect to the account. You just give it the authorization, and then you should be able to go live.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty easy steps to walk through.
Yeah, that's a lot easier than I thought it was. So, okay.
It can be really complicated with how some people explain things sometimes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Candace? Are you good?
Well, I've never done anything like this. So, Margaret, you're way ahead of it compared to me. I mean, I don't have a clue about any of this. So that's why I didn't even know what kind of a video you would put on there, because it'd be in the middle of it when somebody takes a look at it. So I guess I wouldn't be doing a video until I get used to seeing what other people have done.
Yeah, and honestly, you'll see a lot more static images up here than video images.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine. That's good. And I usually change out my header image in my groups on like a monthly basis anyway, just to keep it interesting. So it doesn't stay the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the videos that you're going to upload is going to depend on the content that you're sharing in the group, right? So if your group is really specific to, like I have my group for my SEO course, the content that I share in that group is relevant to the SEO course. Right? So we might post a video in there that's a bonus video for somebody, and if they're a member of the Facebook group, then they're going to get access to that video. So that what you're going to share in here is going to be very dependent on what the purpose of the group is.
Right. For Candace, couldn't she go on the Momentum Facebook page and sort of get clues of how Nancy is doing that on that one, since you're a member, aren't you, Candace, of the Momentum?
Yeah, you can look at Rock Your 2020 group. That's a group page. So if you look at that group, it'll give you an idea of how to set up your page and how to engage with the audience in your page.
Okay, great.
Okay. And then inviting members, once you have some things in here for your members to engage with, inviting members is as simple as it's sitting over here. You can type somebody's name or email address, or you can just click invite, and invite the people that you want to invite to the group.
Okay, where it says create photo video album, is that like you upload and create at the same time, or?
Yeah, so if you click on that, you're going to upload the images that you want. And so that's meant to be like if you have, let's just say travel, for example. You're using travel and you want to share a photo album of Sedona, Arizona. So you're going to have all sorts of photos of Sedona. You might have some videos of Sedona, and you're going to create a whole album of just Sedona, Arizona, right?
Okay.
And then you might create a different album of Cancun, Mexico. And you might,
okay.
You know what I mean? So,
okay. So if I'm doing, like things about, well, let's say just lemon oil and then I'd put all the videos that have to do with lemon oil in that album.
Right.
And another one for frankincense, and another one for anxiety, and another one for
Exactly. Exactly. So you would do like
Entering
all of
prayer
your,
or whatever. Okay.
you would put all of like the one type of oil, or if you know that so if you want to create the album based off of the symptom that you're helping them treat,
Right.
you would create the album off of that, and then you would put the material that's relevant for that symptom.
Like boost your immune system kind of thing
Exactly,
or
like an
something.
immunity booster, and then everything that helps you boost your immunity would go into that album.
Okay, so where, I mean, I know that when you upload one, it goes into your library, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and so you have your library of all the things you've uploaded. But
Yeah.
if you clicked on create,
I'm just gonna use a couple. See if I just upload the photo. So this is just a regular photo that I'm uploading, right?
right,
Okay.
okay,
So then I post that. But if I wanted to upload an album, I'm gonna say I want this one and this one and that one.
oh, okay, right within that one post.
Right.
Okay, now I got it. Okay,
Now you give your album a name. If you want to tag your location, you can.
yeah,
And then you
okay.
can describe everything that's going on in the images.
Well, that's an interesting combination.
It sure is. And then you click post.
Okay, got it.
And you
Okay,
can
now
select
I
when it's
understand.
ordered. You can order it by the date that it was taken. You can add new photos to your album. So if that wasn't all the photos, you can click this button or that button to add more
Mm-hmm. Okay.
at any time. And then you just click post. It's posted. Or if you're like, wait, I messed up and I don't want to actually do this, you click X. It makes sure that you're sure. You say yes. And it goes away.
Okay. Awesome.
Now, if you just have photos uploaded, there should be a section. It might not because this is the only photo I have. But if you have a whole bunch of photos up here, there's a spot over here that appears that says photos. And you can
Right.
click on that and see all the photos on your wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You can also upload files.
Mm-hmm. Like if you had a PDF file you wanted to show them, that's what you do there.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly.
Oh, wonderful.
And you can create events. So when you have a group like what we have right now, let's say, for example, Candace, you wanted to do a Facebook Live about energy balancing, right? You can create an event inside of your group where you can invite people. So you can put a specific image up here that's specific towards that event, give it a name. Right now, they're all virtual. So you would say remote, or you would say Facebook Live, whatever you want. You give the description, the time and day that you're going to do it. And the reason that I'm doing events for Facebook Lives is because sometimes if we just pop into a Facebook Live, we might not have a good audience that's tuning in. Whereas
And
if
not
we,
specific to you. Yeah.
right, or you might just not have more than a couple of people, like 2 or 3 people that are tuning in. Whereas
Right.
if you make it an event and you promote that event like a week before it actually happens, now you know you're going to have a handful, maybe you'll have 10 people or 20 people that are tuning in as it's happening. So then you have a higher number watching it at that very moment. So that's why I've been using create an event before doing a Facebook Live.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And then you can add co-hosts too. And if you want people to post, you say anyone can post. I usually in my events let anyone post, but I always say that the posts have to be approved
Okay.
when I'm making my event. But this would be to create an event inside of your group.
Okay, if you make a co-host, okay, because I haven't done enough. I mean, I've been putting some Facebook Live things up, but I haven't done it as any kind of big thing. Just I walked out of the church and the the dogwood was beautiful, and so I stopped in front of it and did a quick post about Maundy Thursday. But if you make co-hosts, then you can so you're both interacting with the people that are viewing it.
Not necessarily. So the
Okay.
co-host is,
Like if you and I were doing it together, if we were hosting it together.
it doesn't even necessarily have to be that. Like they don't even
Okay.
necessarily have to be on the event. The benefit of putting a co-host in is getting exposure into their audience. So you want to select somebody who maybe has a similar industry to you, or maybe you're serving a similar audience, but in a different way, but you want to reach their audience, you would maybe put them as the co-host.
Okay, like
They're
Candace
involved.
and I both do energy work,
Right.
for instance.
Right.
We're both, our backgrounds are psychology, I think. We both are. But so if like I'm having something on centering or getting grounded or one of those things, and or Candace is doing that, we could put the other one on, and that would automatically, she would
be notified that she was a co-host, and it would share to her audience. Now, the important thing with this is you only want to put one or two co-hosts in there, and you want them to know before you put them
yeah.
in.
Right. Definitely. But I mean, I was
for the
trying to
benefit
think
of other people who might be watching this later, don't just randomly put co-hosts into your events.
Oh, right.
Just make sure they know that they're a co-host before you do it.
Well, and in our organization, I could put some of our instructors from different areas in.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Or if you and Candace decided to come together and you both want to participate in this event, now she can be a co-host on your event. She can share it with her audience and invite people to come. She can even be there at the event as well. And then you can both be engaging with the audience. So like for me, I have a group called Triad Association right here. And so when we do events, my counterpart to the group is Kayla Pinger. And so when we hold an event, we always create a co-host. That's one that Verbach is doing. But when I create a co-host, it's always Kayla, because me and her are partners on this endeavor. So every time I create an event in here, she's the co-host, and then she can share it with her friends.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just an example. And then actually, that's a really good example too. You can see this graphic. I always change this graphic out. So yesterday we had a live event. So I'll change that graphic out for our next event that we're going to do in a couple of weeks. And you can see we post things on a daily basis. We always have new posts coming out every day. We have our audience members are engaging with us. They're posting content as well. This is a video of one of our members. They were doing the Ho'oponopono prayer. So she posted her Ho'oponopono in there. So we have all sorts of engagement of things going on, different posts that we're sharing. Like I'm starting my podcast, so I asked for poll what they would want the podcast to be named.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so there's just all sorts of different things happening in the group, but that's the discussion section.
Okay, go on down a little bit. In that, like somebody posted a PDF or something out of a magazine or something like that.
Yeah, so this is several screenshots in this.
Yeah, they're right. I could tell it was a screenshot, but I mean okay.
So like here, because we have photos uploaded, you can go to photos. And my Zoom is telling me we have 10 minutes, just so we know.
Okay.
So you can see all of the photos that have been posted into the group since the beginning of time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see all the videos that have been posted in the group. We can see any file.
You're the one who's posting all of this, right?
No, not necessarily. No, this one they posted. She posted that one. We posted this one. We posted that one. Somebody else posted this one. So
anybody
they're
can
all
post anything in your group.
in your group. Yep. Now you can moderate that. So I have it set to moderate that. When somebody posts, it goes into approval. The admins approve it or deny it. So there have been posts that I've denied because they don't follow our process.
Mhm.
Where does it show that they have to be approved? Where's the approval place?
So when they go to post into the discussion, it's not going to work for me in this group because I'm an admin. But if I wasn't an admin, if I was posting in the discussion thread, I would have a notification up here saying that there's one post waiting for approval. And they would get a notification. So when they posted, there would be a little yellow strip that comes up that says, post has been submitted to admin for approval.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And over here on the side where it says moderate group, is that where you would set that up?
Yeah, so this shows me all of my admin activity of when there's a pending approval, if I've approved somebody to join the group, if I've removed something from the group, if I've deleted a pending post or denied a pending post, and then I can give feedback as to why. It shows me all the pending posts in here. It shows me any scheduled posts that are coming up. So it lets me kind of, as an admin, this is your admin panel, basically.
So under create rules, is that where you would?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, you can create rules in here, but when you're setting up your page, so let me go back to the test group here. We can set it up, moderate group, admins and moderators. I'm an admin. I want to content moderation. Did you see the content moderation?
Yeah, okay.
We can set a filter in here. Content moderation.
Okay.
Okay. How do you?
Okay. Well, it's just done, I guess, if you click it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That makes, okay.
And you can, where did it go? Because there was a place other than create rules. It's somewhere in here. So what I would do is I would go through your moderate group, go through each one of these. Mm-hmm. Because there's like member requests, you can moderate who can join, right? Approval notifications. They get notifications when people ask to join the group, or you can tell it not to. You can create your rules. So when you create rules, those become public on the page. If the page is public, it becomes public. But if the page is private, only your members can see the rules. So you've seen, like in the WPN network, in their groups, they have rules posted.
Right. So yeah, I've seen those. Mm-hmm. One quick question on that is, if when they join, you want to capture their name and maybe email address.
Mm-hmm. You can ask them for that. You can, there's a way when you're inviting members to the group. Mm-hmm. I'm having a hard time finding it at the moment.
I thought it might have been under member requests. If that.
Yeah, but it's not.
Well, somewhere it dropped down first name and real quickly, and then
there you go. Membership questions. So you can add a question and you can say email address. And then they have to type in their email address. So that's multiple choice. It's a written answer. Now that's a requirement for them to become a member of your group.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. And if you, yeah, okay.
Because you're going to have their name. You're going to know who they are because you'll be able to see their members. Like if I go to association and I go to moderate group and I see my member, there it is, members. That's what I was looking for. If I go to members, I can see all of the members.
Okay. But when they're like you had to approve them to be on your page.
Right.
So that's where you would put in, they had to add their email address or something like that.
So if I wanted them to have their email address, we'd have to go under membership questions, and we have to add the question.
Yeah. So that when they requested to be a member, then they would have to.
Then you would get their email. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, and if I can remember it longer than 10 minutes, we're really good.
For me, I've never
But you
seen
said you recorded it, right?
I recorded it.
We get to listen again and again.
Yeah, I'm happy to email this to you. Absolutely.
That would be awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure. And Candace, since you've never seen any of this before, what I would say is go set up a test group and play with it a little bit. And then when you get to a part where you're like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, let me know. I'm happy to help.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good. So if I want to even come up with a name for a group and ask people, but should I just be doing this on Facebook Live and say, contact me and let me know if you'd like to join a group, let's come up with a name. The thing is, I've just started doing this a week ago, and I've had I don't know the best time of day. Right now I'm in Pacific time, although I live in Florida. Sure. And so I've done some Facebook Lives all over the clock at different times to see. And
so if you go to your business page, it'll tell you the information about when to post. If you go under Insights, and if you go under Posts, you can see which day of the week has the most posts. So for me, Mondays have the most engagement. That's this last week. That's when people have been on my page. Okay. And the best time of day on Mondays looks like 11 o'clock in the morning. See that peak?
But then, so you were doing it at the same time every day to see what the graph would show. If I've done it at different times every single day, then I don't have a regular.
No, your graph is going to show what times are going to be best regardless of when you're posting. So if you go to your Insights tab and you go to your Posts tab, you'll be able to see all of your posts and the times a day that you're posting, and you'll be able to see when people are engaging.
I see.
Yeah, the graph piece is published by Facebook based on what people are in general doing.
This isn't just about who's showing up on mine. This is people.
Your little line is, but.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is all about who's showing up for your page.
Right, but since I've only done it for not even 2 weeks.
It'll still have data.
Even though only a handful of people or maybe 2 or 3 show up.
Yeah. It'll still have data for you, because what it's going to show you is even if you only have a handful of people that are members of your page, it's going to show you which day of the week they're most likely to tune in and what time of the day they're tuning in. It'll show you that for the week. So this is a week graph. It's only Monday through Sunday through Saturday. So it's only 7 days.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just figured since I was new and hardly anybody was showing up, there'd be nothing to show.
Sure. It should still have some data for you.
Okay, there's another question I have. When I look at my Facebook Live, and at the top of that little box, it shows how many views, which might say 60. And then at the bottom, there's another word that sounded to me like it meant the same thing. And it said 3, like how many, one said views and one said something else. So one had a high number, one had like 3 or 4 people. And then how many, there was another word. See, I'm not familiar with all the terms, but I don't know which shows how many people actually looked at it, and what's the other number mean? The number at the top said how many views, and the number at the bottom said something else, and it was only 2 or 3. So which is the number that actually looked at it?
So there's a whole bunch of numbers that Facebook likes to show us. So I just pulled up one of my clients' most recent videos. And so when you're live, you see an eyeball up here in the corner that tells you how many people are watching you right now. The other numbers that it's showing you is the number of people who have seen that you're live but are not tuned in. Okay. So you have the peak viewers on when you're live, and the number of minutes that they're viewing. And then you can track when they're dropping off. So you had 125 people view the first 3 seconds. You had 49 people view the first 10 seconds. And then you had 22 people view the first minute. Okay, so that gives you an idea. After 3 seconds, people are dropping. People drop after the first 3 seconds generally, okay? Then your average watch time is 22 seconds. So you can see where in here they're dropping off. That's the average time.
You see how quickly they get bored and go, yeah, I don't care about this.
Now, where did you get to that total performance?
Yeah, where's the video details link? How do you get to this box, to this screen?
So under your Insights tab, under videos, I couldn't show you on my page because I don't have any live videos, but it lists all of your videos out. And if you click this little thing here, it'll pop out the video details.
Oh, now when I never got to that screen, but if I was just looking at the replay of my video, is where above on the upper left, there was one number that said something about how many views or something. And then at the lower right was another number that was very small. So I didn't know what each number meant.
Yeah. So it's going to be related to, like, if we go to her videos here, it's going to be related to how many people, pause. So see, one of the numbers is going to be the number of people who are watching you live right now, and the other one's going to be how many people see that you're live. Stop. And then one number is going to be how many people are engaging with the post. So we had 92 engagements.
So what does that mean? What does reached engage mean? If they're not talking to you, what's engagement mean?
So reached is the number of people who saw that you were live.
And they went on to see it?
No, they just saw that you were live.
Okay.
Okay. Engagements are the number of people who clicked to watch the video.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or they've engaged with leaving a like, a heart, a comment, or a share. Those are all considered engagements as well.
Okay, but where do we find this screen with these numbers? Because I don't, on mine, there was a little number up in the upper right where it says back. There was a number there, and then there was one down the lower, on the lower.
If you go on the page itself, on videos, you'll see all of your videos. So it's going to look different when you're not live, okay? So the number that you're talking about up in the upper corner is the number of people who are watching you. Right? That you'll see that only when you're live. You're not going to see it in a replay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, because the people that engaged in it, I mean, I actually could see the names of those, but the ones that were watching me when I was live did not show up in that arena at all. Because their names were popping up, and of course I didn't do anything with it because it was just a real quick something.
And what you want to do,
I saw them, and then I thought, well, I'll answer them and then their names weren't anywhere else.
When you see them pop on, you want to acknowledge that they're there because that gets them to stay longer. You just say, "Oh, hey, Susie, thanks for joining us today," or "Hey, Bob, thanks for popping in," and you keep talking. Yeah, that way they know that they're being seen.
Okay.
Right, so where is this page? When you pull up your video, I've never seen this page where it shows all the videos.
So this is her page. This is your business page.
Okay.
There's a link here that says videos.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yep. And when you click that and you scroll down, it shows all of your videos that you've done.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. So this is one of the doctors that I work with. She's a pediatric dentist here in High Point, and she goes on Facebook Live every other week for her Doctor's Corner. So these are all of her Facebook Lives that she's done in the last year. And yeah, so each one of them has a different topic. So you can see how long ago it was recorded, how many views it's had so far, and how many engagements. So the views vary.
Okay, so the 125 views, that's how many people have just watched it.
Yes.
And you don't know if they looked for 2 seconds or stayed on the whole time. And then the 12 below that is how many people engaged?
Yeah, so those are all the likes and hearts that you see.
Okay, or comments, huh?
No, those are just showing likes and hearts.
Oh, so what about comments?
That's not showing this screenshot.
And there's no way to see how long anybody stayed on. You could have 100 views, but you don't know how many dropped off in 2 minutes till you go to that other screen.
That's right. That's on the other screen.
And that's more in Insights?
Everyone is well.
Stop. So in here, it's going to show you how many people saw you were live, and then how many people actually tuned in to watch you. And this engagement number, remember, counts these likes and hearts. It counts the comments that happened, and it counts the number of shares that happened. That's what the engagements are.
Engagement. Okay.
And then right here, it tells you how many people viewed. So we had 470 people see that we were live. 125 people viewed us while we were live. Okay.
So out of that, only two, it says 2 shares.
2 people shared,
And
and
12.
we had 12 likes and hearts throughout it. Yep. And we had comments. It doesn't count how many comments.
Okay. And tell me again where you went to see what, how long they stayed on. Where did you click to see that?
Yep. So when you go under more and you click insights, and that's going to take you to your dashboard of everything going on. And if you go to your videos and you scroll down, you're going to see your most recent video, and you can click the more insights button here. And that's going to show you where they dropped off.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay. So is this on from your home page or from your?
It'll be from your business page.
Okay, but if I did the Facebook Lives on my personal page.
You're not going to get the same insights on your personal page as you would if it was a business page.
Okay, because here it is. I just pulled up the one I did yesterday. And so it has 22 engagements, 7 comments, 2 shares, and 45 views.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But we want to keep in mind, too, when our audience is on. So if we look at our insights and we look at our posts, we can see the numbers of our members. And it looks like Wednesday this week was our peak viewing, because we have 9:30 up there versus all the other numbers on the days of the week, right? This dark line shows us the peak time. So the peak time is 5 o'clock, it looks like. Yep. For Wednesday.
So it doesn't matter what time you're actually doing it, because if I'm doing it at all different times every single day, I'm amazed how this can tell you when, you know what I'm saying? How can this be showing who would show up for you if you've done it in the morning, you've done it at noon, you've done it late afternoon, you've done it in the evening?
Because Facebook tracks all that. Facebook tracks when your audience is engaging with you. They're tracking all that.
Engage when you're on. So if I'm only on at night one time, how could it see if noon would have been better? You see what I'm asking?
So it's not based on when you're on. It's based on when your audience is on.
Oh, got it. Okay. Now it makes sense. All right.
This doesn't have to do with us being on. This is when her members are watching her.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 questions. One of them is it, I did this about 6 months ago, just did a few Facebook Lives, and I did it for my business page. Yeah. And this time when I went on, and better to do it on the phone than on your laptop, right?
The Facebook Lives, yeah, it's probably easier. Yeah.
Okay. So when I did it from my phone this time, and I went to my business page, it started at the top saying post, but there was no place to it didn't say live anywhere. I could not figure how to post from my business page because there was no live link, no option. So then I went to my personal page and it did say live. So I've been doing it from the personal page and shared it to the business and to groups because I couldn't find a way to do it.
Yeah, if you're on your page, so this is the business page, right? It just says live. It's just a button to create a live.
Right. And in mine, it didn't have that. It does on the personal page, but there was no live button on the business page this time. And I thought maybe things had changed in the past 6 months.
They sometimes hide it. So it might be down in these button down here where you can create it. So that, did you see that this 3 little button here?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it might be hiding in there for you.
Okay.
They moved where they put it.
So there's a difference if you post from your business page versus your personal page. You're saying it's better to post from the business.
If it's business related, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I've been doing is on my personal one and then sharing it on not doing it live on our pages but
You want to reverse that order. You want to do it
Okay.
live on your business page and share it to your personal page. The reason is because Facebook has devalued views on business pages. It's really hard to get attention on your business page. So if you're going to go live, you want it to be on your business page because that's an opportunity to capitalize on attention that you otherwise won't have.
okay.
So you want to go live on your business page and then share it to your personal page when it's done as a watch party.
Okay, but I was looking at the video, and there are 3 little buttons up at the top of the video that let you save the video,
Mhm.
edit the post, change the date, embed, turn off notifications, hide from timeline, delete, or turn off translations. So those are all things you can do to that.
To the video once it's posted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I had hit save video. Okay. And when I hit save video, it changed to unsaved video. So I don't know what that means.
So if it's a saved video, you're going to be able to find it in your videos section. If it's not saved, then you won't be able to find it. It's like you did it and it's gone.
But I'm not finding a video section over on my left-hand side. All I see are
Yeah.
photos.
So that happens, like if I go to my business page, if I didn't have any videos, I wouldn't have a video button. You're only going to have a video button here if you have videos that people can look at.
Okay, so it wasn't saved then to the,
Right.
okay,
That's what I'm thinking.
all right. But then on that the little 3 dots,
Mhm.
if it says unsaved video at the top and you click on it, then it says save video. So I'm not sure which way that works because it showed the save video when I first saw it, and then it,
So
which makes it really save.
So if it usually automatically saves the videos into your video.
Okay.
Okay. So if you, for whatever reason, don't want the video saved, you would click that button that says saved video and it becomes an unsaved video. And then it doesn't appear in your videos. Okay.
But I have these videos and I'm not seeing anything on my left-hand side that shows videos. That's what I'm wondering.
If you hid the videos, then that's why you don't see any videos over there. You would only see videos here if you had videos visible.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I have 3 Facebook Lives on here that I've done.
I can't
see.
to recreate.
Okay, well, yeah, I see that's what I'm seeing is exactly what you got when you, now at the top it says add this to your saved items. Okay, so I would have to click that. Mine, and then remove it. See, mine didn't say that under it. It just says the save video.
Gotcha.
So I want to hit save video.
Right. So then it would be in your saved items. Okay.
That's over there, but there must be some other way to get this list view. Mine was in grid view. That may be one reason I'm having so much trouble finding anything.
And I'm not sure how you see your saved items. I've never done that before, Margaret. That's a question that I really don't have any idea where it goes. If I tell it save, I don't know where it went.
Where it's saved.
Yeah, I have no idea where it's saved to.
But you're in the part that's under your name, not in home, correct?
Right. This is my business page.
Yeah.
I'm on my business page in my business video.
But I'm not seeing okay, maybe it's different on page than it is in personal, that
Maybe.
list over there.
Maybe if I go there and I go to
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
videos,
seeing, my intro and all that kind of stuff.
this isn't a video of me, but if I go here, this is a video I was tagged on. It gives me
Okay, where did you find those videos? At the top of the page, where it has timeline, about, friends, photos, archive, and more. Okay, there's videos under more.
under more. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
Yeah.
videos of you, and then your videos. Okay. Because I do have a bunch of videos on there.
There you go.
So, okay. Some of them I didn't know I had, but
Always fun to see what content's out there about yourself, right?
Okay,
yeah.
basic question.
It's like, okay, that's interesting.
If I try to go to my business page, tell me, I'm going back to very square one.
Yeah.
If I search Dr. Candace Burton, that's my business page, then am I supposed to tap on my face to bring you to the home page, or tap on the house? Or where do I go where it's supposed to say live at the top, but it doesn't?
So I am on my business page here. Okay. So this is my business page. So your business page dashboard looks like this, right?
Okay. Well,
So your live button should be right there.
All right, here's my question. If I'm on my personal page, Candace Burton, but I don't want to be there, that says live, and I don't want to do it from there. So then I go to search, and I search for Dr. Candace Burton. And when I go there, it pulls up the business page, but it could be one of them has the banner on it and one doesn't. I don't even understand the difference.
Do you maybe have two business pages?
No, it's just a different view of that page. But anyway,
okay.
All right, so should I tap, somebody said tap on your face, and that takes you to the page you want to be. Is that correct?
Well, if you tap on your face, it's going to take you to your personal page, not your dashboard, but your personal page. If you tap home, it's going to take you to your personal dashboard. And if you click on your business, your page should be over here in your pages when you're looking at your dashboard. So you shouldn't have to type it up here. You should be able to just search it right here.
That's from the home page.
From the home page, yes. So from your dashboard.
Home page, when you tap home at the bottom, but that brings me back to my personal page. So
this is your personal dashboard. And if you should have your pages over here on the right-hand side.
But on my I'm looking on my phone now, and there's nothing on the right.
Okay.
If I tap the three dots, let me see what I get. No.
Okay, so let me stop sharing then here, and let me see if I can pull to my phone. And then part of the challenge is I don't have the app on my phone. So you're going to automatically load to your dashboard. This is your personal dashboard, okay? When you're on your phone. If you click this little button here, this little hamburger, it brings the drop-down menu. So you see this.
I must be at the wrong page. Should I tap the home? Should I tap either my face or the little home icon at the bottom to get there?
So can you hold your phone up to the camera so I can see what you're seeing? Because I think we're seeing two different things.
All right, can you see this? If I get farther or closer, I don't know.
Closer. Yeah, okay. So you are on your dashboard there, okay?
Okay.
And I think it's because you're in the app and you're in the Facebook app.
Right.
Yeah. So from the Facebook app, you can only access your personal page from the Facebook app.
No wonder I couldn't get live to show up on my business page.
That's why.
Okay.
So then I hit the search at the top, and I went to Dr. Candace under searches, and that brought me to this page. It's got a banner on it, but it starts with overview. It doesn't say live at the top.
Nope, and it won't. You can only manage your business page from the Pages app that Facebook has.
All right, so how do I get there from here?
So you wouldn't get there from there. You'd have to go to your app store and download Facebook Pages. And the Pages app is a separate app. And that's the only way you can manage your business page from your phone.
Oh,
Okay. I didn't know that
Facebook
either.
app.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to download Facebook Pages app.
Yeah.
No
And then
wonder
you'll be able to get your business page on your phone that you can manage.
It'll say live. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Oh, so I'm in the wrong app. All right. I never knew that. So I
Yeah.
just have that app that has an F. That's not the one.
No, that's just to get to Facebook.
Okay.
That's not to manage your page. Yeah.
Okay.
But on the computer, if you're
computer.
on your laptop and you see on the right-hand side, I'm seeing our pages there,
Mm-hmm.
and it does have a live button.
Mm-hmm. Sure does. Right there.
with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it better to do it from your phone or from your laptop when you're doing a Facebook Live?
Depends where you are.
It depends on where you are.
But as far as posting it or doing it or anything like that, one is not better than the other.
No.
Okay.
One's not better than the other.
Okay.
But if you're on your laptop, you'll see that on your right-hand side that you won't see on your phone is what I'm picking up.
Exactly.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
I
It's a
do have to
total
hop off,
different-
ladies. I'm sorry, but I
Yeah,
have to
I
go
know.
because I've got to grab a bite to eat and I've got a 1 o'clock.
Thank you so much for your help. This is amazing. I feel like, oh my God, I